Damn it.
Coming at you live. Howdy, howdy. Hello, everyone.
Howdy,
All
howdy.
right.
Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is well. Welcome to Toy Division Live.
Andy's just been for a jog, so he's out of breath.
No.
I've
literally just joined this feed now. We're on Claire's on a family chat, so I'm on my tablet again. So I'm going to just put it out there now. If the internet goes, it's because I'm not on the laptop.
100%, and he's going to freeze up at some point and swear loudly. It's going to be great.
No. There'll be no swearing.
And he's just going to get bored and be like, and then just be like, oh, I've gone. Oh, you've lost me.
No. I'm here. I'm here.
Baz is in the house. Pete is in the house.
Hey, Pete.
Freak. Stormy
T.
Carlos. Welcome, mate. Smugglers. Canyon. Hello. Tats and Toys. Rob, how you doing? All good here, mate. House, my mates.
Fine gentlemen. He's mistaken calling us fine gentlemen.
Yeah.
Tough, hello, mates. Welcome back, Toy fans. Benny boy. Two
can play that
game.
game.
Yeah, I was trying not to do it. And
yeah, I'll play, yeah.
Getting it up. Live. London Toy Shop, hello, mate. Any news on your toy fair? Let us know. Ricey, hello. Tommy Toothpaste Toys. Why Tommy Toothpaste Toys?
Yeah.
I'm interested to know why.
Let us know.
Colin. Welcome. Donald, hello, mates.
Colin was talking to me about Last Action Hero figures. I need to still check the backs of the cards I got the other week, Colin. I will check it out.
See which ones you
Everyone's
got.
in the house.
Big Ed, you got to let us know if you got them blurt balls off Andy. We're all crossing everything they've got through customs.
Harvest, hello. Rads.
Blue and Aaron, you know, right? Blue Harvest is Mark, right?
Yeah. Baz is doing a live stream Saturday.
Big.
He introduced me or told me about a channel, Beers and Banter, I think it's called.
Right.
Where they just talk about toys. They're just two dudes. But after watching quite a few of their videos tonight, I have gone for I thought I need to up my beer game, so I've gone for yeah.
Getting on the iPad, getting on the pale ales.
I'm sticking with the pint and Vimto.
Dave Ball Toys.
You need to treat us to an on-screen. Oh my god! Yeah, we need to see you on screen drinking. What was it you talking about? Like milk and Ribena?
No, Vimto and milk.
Go get milk now and put it in.
I can't bother now. But next time I'll have a Vimto and milk and show everyone that it's real. It's the best.
Darren, other mates. Tony, evening. Vader Bell, Hot Toys. Pete. Bam, big up Empire Toys, other mates.
Big up Empire Toys. No love for Andy's toys and models. No love for Andy's toys and models.
Almost they know who they're here for. It's a really rough story from when I was younger. Go on, you got to tell us. Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Come on.
Soon, I hope.
I plan some toy fairs next. Yeah, man, get on it. It was a really good fair in Enfield. B.
It was Beers and Banter. I'm sure that's their full name. It went out of my head because I'm rushed joining the chat, so I've forgotten everything.
Hello, mate. Welcome. Vinto retro toys and retro soft drinks.
Big up the soft drinks.
Oh, I can go to my the chocolate cupboard. Get some wagon wheels. We've got some gold
whirlies.
Any which?
Curly whirlies?
No, sadly no curly whirlies.
Love a curly whirly.
Yeah, Rocky Bar.
I love a Rocky Bar, red Rocky Bar. Love a red Rocky Bar. You put caramel in it. Not interested.
Yeah.
Staple lunchbox story chocolate was those gold bars.
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Before gold bars, for me and Andy's time period, we had trios. It was a trio or a penguin. I never liked penguins.
I'm not a big fan of penguins, but the trio bar was awesome.
Trio was good. It's a good biscuit to chocolate ratio, I've got to say. Jimmy, did you enjoy seeing Oscar get a tooth knocked out? That wasn't good. I didn't enjoy that at all.
I saw a slow-mo of that. It looked pretty painful.
Oh, they replayed it like they were like, yeah, this is how really good. Yeah, but like it was pretty savage actually. Got to be honest. Didn't enjoy it. Got kicked square in the face.
Who's that?
Oscar, Shayna Baszler basically soccer kicked her in the face while she's on the floor, and it went a bit wrong and kicked her tooth square out of her face. Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
But she carried on.
Oh yeah, it's proper pro Oscar.
Yeah,
best in the business. Oh
yes, looking forward to that, mate.
Looking forward to seeing the stinger, the massive metal stinger.
Welcome to Toy Talk, guys. If you've just joined us at that moment of, I can't wait to see your massive stinger.
Your massive metal stinger.
That's what they call it in the business. Evening, Dave.
Evening. Oh yeah, right, Brad put an Instagram story, very very kindly pimping our pages, but put us in this order because this is the proper order because I normally get here before Andy, but last week I misbehaved, so Aaron put me on the bottom.
Still can do it.
Don't I'll sulk again. And you need me not to sulk because I've got the bulk of the pickups this week, so I'm quite important this week. Strong.
Caramel.
Strong disagree, Vader. Strong disagree. Original. Trio.
If you took the wrapper off neatly, which I always found was kind of hard, but like on the back of the wrapper, I remember that being like it was like a word search or like you had to like a little maze type thing.
Yeah, a little maze on the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was savage. It was a savage punt to the chops. Magic wrap. Yeah.
Kit Kat strong chocolate.
It's now people just saying different chocolates, which is making me want chocolate.
Oh man.
Chocolate on our biscuit joy art club. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I need to grab something as we're talking about chocolate, but I went on record at Christmas saying Ferrero Rocher was just a Christmas chocolate, right? They've spiced things up for Easter. There's now Ferrero Rocher mini eggs.
I mean, I think they're, you know how I feel about Ferrero Rocher. I've not tried the mini eggs, so I'll withhold judgment, but Ferrero Rochers in general can
Ferrero Rocher's getting involved with all the seasons.
That's just the power of Toy Division.
That's the power of love.
Now Amazon have the Blade trilogy showing. I'm wondering, has someone watched our stream while we were talking about Blade? You never know.
Yeah, we're now influencing Amazon as well as Warriors of Krang.
Sharknado 1 to 6 are on there.
Yeah.
The Warrior of Krang guide keeps giving me an offer on eBay for that big Triceratops, and I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Aaron, next week, Andy's pickup, Warriors of Krang Triceratops, 100%.
100%.
No.
Yeah.
No. I had a massive realization of how much money I was sort of burning through quite quickly.
Andy, I said to Aaron before we came on that, like, in the last month, we've each taken it in turns to be like, I've got to get rid of everything. I've spent too much money. But then the next week, be like, boys, look what I just bought. We'll talk about this in a bit because it's our topic, isn't it, to talk about? But I am really, really looking forward to Toy Fairs coming back, and I'm going to try and hold fire on buying anything because I need to get the excitement back for finding stuff, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
So Jimmy, yes, the Mrs. title reign was enjoyable, and he's always utterly brilliant value for money, and I love that man. I think McIntyre, I love the fact that Lashley's got it, and I think Lashley will be a long-term champion. But I think Lashley may well drop it, maybe even at Fastlane. I'd love to see McIntyre win it at WrestleMania if they've got a crowd, because that man deserves to have a WrestleMania moment in front of people. Like he's basically been the COVID star.
The one the internet really wants
is
Brock versus Lashley.
But the one the internet wants is Brock versus Lashley, Lesnar versus Lashley. I mean,
because that's what Lashley wanted last year.
That's what Lashley was after, wasn't it?
Lashley also tweeted out today I didn't have anything Brock wanted last year.
There you go. So maybe Lesnar will come back and it'll be just a flurry of knees and elbows between real MMA stars.
And that is a new segment, 10 Seconds of Hannah.
Of Hannah telling me how it is with wrestling. So there we go.
10 seconds of Hannah. Wow.
The bot scratch figure sold for $3,000 on eBay, by the way. Jeez.
Colin bought 3 of them. Sorted.
And that's on its way to Colin's house.
Yeah.
No, I'm fairly confident. I think Colin's already got. I think
He
Colin
has.
got one back in the day, like before even having to spend money on it.
Yeah, Colin's definitely got 1, maybe even 2 of them. Yeah.
And you remember the Ghostbuster drink cartons with the holograms?
The
Is that Hick? Or was Hick only in America?
I think I've asked you guys before because I think Ed's actually maybe even done a segment on it. But do you guys remember the Turtles pizzas, which were outrageous things on pizzas? The frozen pizzas they did that had like marshmallows. Yeah. Probably around the similar time.
With the holograms, is that there was like, I'm sure there was a gimmick where you got like, it was a can, and it was the idea like you open it and you release a ghost, but obviously that never happened.
That does ring a bell, like a trap sort of thing. Yeah, that does ring a bell.
Is that what you mean, or cartons as in like a juice box type thing with just a hologram on the box?
Is this why we're in such a mess with global warming? Because in the 80s and early 90s, we were just releasing like noxious gases into the air in the name of Ghostbusters.
Could be.
I'm going to think
Cadbury's
yes.
cream egg. Ugh.
I want that. No, I believe there's something called Doolies, which is like a Bailey's, but it's I'm sure it's Cadbury cream egg flavour. I'm sure it's called Doolies.
I don't like Cadbury cream eggs.
Oh mate, Cadbury's cream egg, bit of Bailey's, some ice. Oh,
that is a lot of chocolate.
Jesus.
That's a
and
lot.
I was living.
Before I actually go back to real work, I have to order some clothes, which is why I'm not ordering any toys. I've got to buy jeans.
Have you
I've got to try and squeeze into mine.
have you outgrown your jeans, Andy?
I think I've outgrown everything except this XXL Metallica top.
There's literally a section of my wardrobe. There's t-shirts I haven't worn in like months because I'm just too scared to put them on.
I'm lucky in that respect because when I listened to almost exclusively metal and punk in sort of mid to late 90s, you only bought XL t-shirts. They didn't fit me then, and they don't fit me now. They swamped me. So,
well,
yeah,
I reckon I'd fill them out for you.
No, trust me, these things are massive. They're ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
How's Blade going to be PG-13?
Yeah, I know everyone's a bit up in arms about it.
It's going to be terrible. It's going to be terrible. Although apparently, my new Deadpool is going to be like 18, so that'd be good.
That doesn't make any sense. Why? How can they get away with Deadpool being 18, but Blade being PG-13?
I guess they
Is
just.
it a revamped Blade?
Yeah, I'll see what you did there.
Oh, I didn't even know what I did, but I just got it in my head.
And it's like, yes, I made a joke and I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, it's gonna be a remake.
Right. So
it hasn't got Snipes in it.
No.
Well, it's probably for the
I
best.
know.
I mean, he is a terrible actor. Let's be honest.
after
It might
watching
make a
I was going to say maybe a cameo for I watched the last 3 films recently. Yeah, I swear Ryan Reynolds has just always been playing the part of Deadpool in any film he plays, except for Van Wilder, party liaison.
Oh, even in Van Wilder and like Waiting and stuff like that, he's always like that dude that's like, doesn't really care, right? Yeah, this is the way. Mando has spoken. Hey, buddy.
Vintage Toy Rush. Hello, mate. How you doing?
Did the missile ever turn up? Vintage Toy Rush. Did I post it? I did post it. Yeah. No, I did.
Did I post it or did I eat it by mistake? This lockdown's going terribly.
No, you might have even told me. You might have even told me it turned up. Actually, no. Oh, I don't know.
Right, we'll stop here at London Toy Shop and then we'll go on to showing off some pickups. So he's asked us if you can keep 2 things: toy fairs, women, alcohol, and car boot sales. What toy fair will you go to and what car boot sale will you go to?
Nah, mate, come on. Yeah. I don't really drink, so it's quite easy for me. Toy fairs and women. I can live without car boot sales because I'm fairly sure that's where the coronavirus started. So
Yeah, I'm thinking A and B.
A and B for me.
Yeah.
I'll go B and D.
Now, if you replace C for a DMT or some kind of strong hallucinogenic, then now we're talking.
Okay, so I'm just going to leave it there.
Yep.
So, guys, Dan, sounds like you're the one who's absolutely cleaned up this week.
I got some stuff. All right. So, first off, now this is, he's not watching just now because he's working late, but this is Reihart's fault that he's got a set of these that are like complete on cards. So Duke Nukem figures, they're not one for subtlety. This particular one is called Pig Cop.
Sorry, show that again.
Apologies to anyone that is in the police force. This one is called Pig Cop. This is just the outer shell, which is
sorry, that's what.
And there's the figure. Pretty sweet. It's got a pretty cool mask. Big old jaw. He is Pig Cop from Duke Nukem. So that's pretty cool. I like that figure. Yeah. Well, Andy's gone. Andy's bored already.
Andy's away.
It's over it. These two things turned up like literally 20 minutes ago, which is pretty cool. I bought them off a Facebook group that Andy where he is. Thankfully, Andy didn't just tag me in it, he kind of claimed them for me. For my gnarly collection. Andy, they turned up, mate.
Oh, sweet. That was quick.
Well, quick, wasn't it? So we got
Liam's good though. Yeah,
he's a good man. He's a good man. We got gnarly lion and gnarly rhino for my Rock Lord's gnarly collection. So I'm only a couple off having all of them now. So that's pretty cool. Dude. Gnarly dude.
I almost claimed the alligator one just to have one. And
gnarly hog. Gnarly gator. Gnarly gator's cool. Yeah. You sold me gnarly gator.
I know. That's why I couldn't buy it because I was like, I've had this and sold it. And
you've already owned it, mate. I got this late last week. Just a bit of an impulse purchase. I just kind of liked it, and it was complete. It's the Turtles Technodrome Scout, but it's got like all its missiles and whatnot and everything like that. And Bugsy Ben didn't tell me I was totally wasting my money, even though I think he thought I probably overpaid slightly for it, but I quite like it. So there we go. Got that. That's pretty cool. I got some stuff from the what I called Andy.
Toy Planet UK.
Toy Planet UK.
How did I even know?
Hey, we have a bond. It's like a Toy Division psychic links. Good. I finally got myself a Kenner Queen Alien, one of my favourite all-time figures that I didn't own for no reason. Good action. Okay. Still got the. Yeah.
I think I've got. Did that come with like a weird baby alien?
It comes with like an embryo, but I didn't get that in this one. This was just a cheapie. But
I think it comes with a face hugger as well.
What's that?
Doesn't it come with a face as well?
I don't think this one. I might do. I think that the winged king. I don't know. I just wanted a loose queen alien. It's just one of my. I've never owned one, and I've always liked it. So there we go. And I got that because I actually ordered some anime figures from him for very good money. I won't get these out of their bags. They're just little figmas. I only ordered these because we wanted this one. If anyone's seen the sort of the cartoon anime, whatever you want to call it, manga of Kill la Kill, it's one of our favourites. So we ordered.
Oh, yeah.
We got Kill la Kill. I can't remember the names. I have got them written down, but another one.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy.
And another one.
Oh, him. Yeah.
And another one. They're just. I have got their names, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then the main thing is a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? So a good friend of ours, all three of ours, died sadly in August last year. So this is a tribute toy that I bought. So I'm going to put this in the toy room, and it's always going to remind me. Although a lot of things I have remind me of him, but this in particular, you remember? You remember Aaron?
I remember.
Was Aaron that was there, or was it Al coming through all them?
It was me.
Aaron was there. Yeah, Aaron was there, and then I got told it. And then when
That's
I
right.
was there next time, it came up again because he found
That's right.
something else.
So we won't bore you with the story because it is one of those you had to be there. But owning the Snake Alien, maybe the worst of all the Kenner aliens, on card it's a bit of a tribute gift. So there we go. Right now, moving on to
Jesus.
I've been buying Garbage Pail Kids again, guys. So
Didn't get ignored.
Eh?
Didn't get ignored on this one then.
No. This guy was cool. It was someone else that annoyed me previously. So we got Kit Split, which is pretty cool. We
Has he got his mouth done up with a safety pin? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
okay.
He's just a punk rocker on one side. We got Luke Puke. I thought
Nice.
Wretched Ralph, I think he's called in his B version. Got Pimply Pete, who I love. Because I just bought all 5 of them, I've got another Beastly Boyd and another Ghastly Astley, but those will both be for sale at the next toy fair, basically, because I've already got them. And I've also bought a bunch more today. I went on a bit of a tear up. I'm trying to get them all, and now I need 7 more to have all 24. I think something like that. Anyway, it's funny. I was thinking about these today. It's funny. They've got a lot of guys like this that kind of like half and halves of all the things that Garbage Pail Kids did. You know, like horrible stuff and like people being mashed up and like almost babies, whatever. It's probably the they did one called like Mixed Up Mitch, which is essentially half man, half woman, which would not fly in today's current climate. Yeah. But yeah, so we've got them. Sorry, guys, I'm taking up all the time, aren't I? And then lastly,
Brad, he only came with the baby alien. Might still have it at home, Dan.
Brad, you gotta stop sending me stuff. I mean, I love it if you if you send it. Amazing, but yeah. I don't have that one. Good deal on the Scout. Thank you very much. Ben is the man in the know. Appreciate it.
I love the text.
That's why I got it, because it was complete. It really it drew me in. One day I'll buy the full Terror drone. Gnarlies. Big. Possibly. I'm looking for the other bad guy. I can't remember what it's called. It's called like Warlord or something. We'll talk. But yeah, they are relatively pricey now, Rob, so you want to keep hold of them. Yeah, Pig Cob's the one. And then because I threw it's a cool line. Because I threw such a childish tantrum about missing out on Instagram claim sales a couple of weeks ago because of my it's probably slower than normal internet connection. Smuggler's Canyon threw me a bone and basically said, I am going to be doing one, so would you like any of this? And I hugely appreciate it. And I bought a couple of things off him.
Them damn backdoor deals.
You're about to say there's some backdoor dealing going on there.
Well, it weren't no Facebook group, guys. There's no rules signed.
I'm only joking.
No,
I can see the messages right now. Do you know who I am? I'm in Toy Division.
Oh yeah, give me first.
I'm on YouTube.
It was genuinely really appreciated because I would have missed him otherwise. So I got I'm right in saying, is this Napoleon Bonafrog?
I don't even know who you bought.
I get confused between Napoleon Bonafrog and Genghis Frog. I think it's Napoleon Bonafrog. It might be Genghis.
Isn't that Genghis?
It could be Genghis Frog.
I want to say that's Genghis. I'm not 100%.
Okay, we'll say it's Genghis. So he's all there, and I've got his belt, and I haven't put it on yet because I've ordered the other 3 grenades to go in it, so he'll be complete.
Very
And that's
nice.
cool. And totally unasked for, very nice surprise. Smuggler's Canyon very kindly threw in some mini boglins, which was a nice touch. So I'll put them on the shelf. That's cool. And then lastly, for this haul, and I'm putting a shout out to the Toy Division. If anyone can help me out, he hooked me up with a wicked Anthrax Turtles figure. So I have one of the antennas. So I'm looking for 1 antenna, 2 mandibles, and although he didn't come with it, I want another one of these clubs because I feel like he should be holding 2 things.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking for a club, 1 antenna, and 2 mandibles for Anthrax. If anyone comes across them, please do let me know. PayPal ready, etc. So yeah, that's what I got this week, guys.
Very nice.
Yeah.
It was Genghis.
It's Genghis.
He's Genghis. I just wrote Frog down. I couldn't remember if it was Napoleon or Genghis.
That's his OnlyFans name.
Whoa, Ben. Whoa. What we do at weekends is our own business. Let's not put it out there.
Naughty. I managed to get something. I've got something here.
I'm guessing the wash hand is supposed to be an emoji, but nice pickups, Dan.
Thank you very much. Have you got the alligator Funko? If you don't want that, I will buy. That's one of the 7 I need. You've got to let me buy it though. Please don't just send it if you don't want rid of it. There's 7 I need. I need Adam Bomb, alligator. There's the devil one. There's 7 that I need. Yeah, and that's one of them.
Dan, didn't you get the double bubble from Toy Planet as well after complaining about being late to? It's still sore for him.
I don't think I did from Toy Planet.
You got the Toad Croaker.
Yeah, and that was just to make myself feel better. But that there was no special treatment there. That was just myself. I didn't get the double bubble. I like it, but it's a bit big, and I'm kind of running out of space. If I'm honest.
Right, back to the top. Before we go through Andy's, we'll catch up with a few of the comments.
That's what this week I don't have a lot.
A lot of that included out during lockdown. Yeah, I've seen a jump on. Seen a few people posting hauls they're getting on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm guessing it's getting to that time of year where people are clearing out. And
the trouble is, people have also got time to go online and see what some of it's worth, which is a little bit disappointing.
Yeah, when they see mad. Oh, did you guys see on one of the Facebook groups? Someone put a picture from eBay of a table full of toys, and there were some cool toys in there. There was some like Galaxy Rangers, like Hordak. Not Hordak, sorry, the Horde Trooper, and some various big ticket items or ones that you look at and go, oh, they're not cheap.
Like 5 big ticket items, right?
Yeah, and it had like sold for like £800 and it was bidded. Yeah, I saw that. I think last night it was back on eBay with starting price of £300.
So it didn't sell at all. Someone just bid it up and didn't sell it, right?
Bid it up and then bid it up.
That is happening a lot.
There's a lot of upbidding toys going on at the moment.
Don't see it. I'm just trying. Oh no, I didn't screenshot it. Damn it! I thought I screenshot it. If people don't realise that they just get relisted, they see that and they go, "Holy crap! I've literally got gold in my attic." Like
gold in them attics.
Yeah, it's frustrating. Like,
Mark, welcome.
Hello.
One day, War of the Crown toys will sell for 3,000. I believe that's true.
That's true. It's currently true, but you got the denomination wrong. It's yen. It's 3,000 yen, which is about 12 pence.
The time when hyperinflation kicked in, and 3,000 is obviously the price for a bottle of milk and bread as well.
I was going to say when you're taking a wheelbarrow full of £10 notes down to buy a loaf of bread, yeah.
The ghost can was for Coke.
Okay.
That's back on the Ghostbusters thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, if I remember, it was like a black can with the Ghostbusters label. Might have had a Slimer on the can.
Yeah.
Andy, are you buying any more of those Merlin WWF stickers? I watched your videos opening those up packets and the Undertaker on the front. Cool stuff. I did look on buying some on eBay, too expensive.
Yeah, when I was opening them and talking like while doing it, I was very much like, oh, I'm going to get into these. I'm going to try and buy the whole set. And then when I looked at the prices, no, I haven't. I haven't added to it at all. But they're the sort of like once the show's open, there's always people selling like Topps cards, stickers. Like you can. I think you might be lucky to find them cheaper than eBay. So I'm definitely not buying them off of eBay yet.
I'm thinking about buying a complete set of the blue WWF stickers. You know, the classic ones.
Yeah.
Because I used to have them, but not for years and years. But yeah, I do like those ones. Stickers are cool though. The ones you've got are very cool.
They are, but I mean, then you could look and try and get a sticker album, a complete sticker album, and it would be cheaper than probably buying all the individual ones. But it's not as fun. Like the magazine, the book's going to be like ripped and stuff, and it's just not.
I actually prefer looking through things like than albums. Just a personal thing. Like I like having them as a block of stickers, but
The smell of opening Mars sticker packs on a Friday evening at the shopping centre.
Yeah, they interesting facts. They bottled that smell, and that's what Tats and Toys Rob wears as a cologne. the smell of Mars stickers.
Anyone showing my age now, remember BBQ Thundercats crisps before this baked hot fry.
I remember Space Raiders because I still eat them, and they're still 10p a pack because they taste like cardboard.
No, they've gone up. They're not 10p, but I think Space Raiders are like 20p now.
Oh, maybe where you are, mate.
Luxury. Someone put, it might have been, I don't know if it was yourself or not, but someone did put up a post recently with some Thundercats crisp packets, and I remember seeing the crisp packet, but I can't remember. Do you know what I mean? Like the imagery struck a chord, and was like, oh, you know, I remember that, but I couldn't tell you the flavors or anything like that.
Cat, burnt cat. That's what they all tasted like.
I'll be up for a bit of burnt cat.
You guys got any toys, and what makes it for you guys? Is that
you're gonna have to qualify that, David?
Is that because we hadn't shown ups prior, and now we are starting to show some?
I think we've gone too far past what we were talking about at that point.
Dave, confirm it up, dude.
Yeah.
Make sure to hit the like button on the stream. Yes, we really do appreciate that. It does all help.
Don't help me. It's not my channel, but you know, like it anyway.
Wesley Snipes won't even carry in the Blade. Unfortunately, he announced he's making his own Vampire Hunter movie unrelated to Blade.
I'm making my own Vampire Hunter movie unrelated to Blade. Who are you, Wesley Snipes? Are you kidding me?
That's ballsy, and I like it.
Is that like Harrison Ford making that independent movie about an archaeologist that like gets into sort of all sorts of shenanigans that's totally unrelated to Indiana Jones? Do you know what I mean? Come on, Snipes.
But I love the power of Snipes, who is actually willing to go up against the behemoth of Disney.
He kind of already did that though. There wasn't I think I caught on like the horror channel some utterly rubbish vampire film. It was like cowboy vampires, and Snipes was in it, and it looked like it was filmed on a 1998 Sony Handycam or something. It was really poor. So let's hope it's better than that.
Oh, that's the Van Wilder party pool.
Van Wilder.
Big C. Big C. Dan, if they made a Rick Rude biopic movie, who will play Rude?
Oh, and that's the question, isn't it? I mean, no one has the body for it.
Well,
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know who would play Rick Rude.
I mean, yeah, going on about the body, but who's going to be able to grow the hair?
Well, the hair you could fake the hair. You could wig the hair up. I mean, if I could go back in time, I'd probably get a young Kurt Russell to play him when he was younger. It's a great question. I mean, quite frankly, right now, Bobby Roode would make a very good Rick Rude, funnily enough, because he looks a bit like him.
Yeah, when he did those little tash, I thought he was sort of doing a nod to Rick Rude.
Oh, I wish he would. Wish he'd just go for it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Carlos. Gallow Walkers. Gallow Walkers was a terrible film. Don't ever watch it. It's bad. Really bad. Really, really bad.
Carlos is like the film guru.
Carlos knows. Sorry, I'll have a think, Big C. I'll get back to you on that. Maybe not even tonight. That might take some pondering. We've got to get it right.
Leslie's in the house.
Ms. Leslie Chow.
I don't personally know Leslie. Hello.
It almost sounds threatening, but Dan, check your Instagram.
Check your Instagram. Be warned. Now, Jimmy was just letting me know about some turtle stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, Battle Lord is the one I'm after. Battle Lord.
There you go.
But I kind of want him open, and I think on card it's like an 80 quid figure, and I don't want to spend 80 quid then open it. So we'll chat. Sort of saying out.
Dan gets the belt this week, you guys.
I mean, you haven't seen it. Only I've shown anything so far.
Well, I mean, I've got some stuff, but it's nowhere in the caliber of Dan's, and it's as I say, I've definitely had a realization that money is not growing on trees.
And he's just realised it.
Yeah, no, I've only just realised. I'm like, damn. No, issues with potential rent going up and stuff like that has made me realise I should actually, calm down a little bit. So I also bought stuff from Smuggler's Canyon on his little live sale. I did miss the android-bodied turtle, crane even, but I did pick up a nice little. He listed them as I think they were listed as like beta Mewtwo figures, but the Skeletor I think is actually better than the Skeletor I've got in my cabinet, so he's definitely going in the cabinet.
That's cool.
Nice.
I mean, She-Ra, just because why not? I don't have a She-Ra figure. Actually, is it even She-Ra? It is She-Ra.
Yeah.
But yeah. She'll just go with the set to make it look nice. He threw in some freebies. Annoyingly, back in the living room, he sent some like Monster in Pockets. There was 4 in total. I've already got these 2 on the cabinet, but he sent me 2 that I didn't have, which was a bit of luck. So they've they've gone out on display. And then last from Mr. Smuggler's Canyon. These were just extras in the box, so thank you very much. A couple of Buckies or Bucky and Deborah.
Nice, love that.
So yeah, thank you very much. So that was all. That was Smuggler's Canyon, and then the last thing, Brad, friend of the show, I guess. Like he seems to be popping up like every episode we ever do. It's like, oh yeah, Brad did this, Brad did that. But he tagged me in. Oh man, I did have it written down. Wrestling Megastore, I think they're called on Instagram. He tagged me in their post. They had some pin badges from 1991. So I only bought 2 of them, but had to get Hogan and Warrior.
Very cool.
So, yeah, thank you very much, Brad, for tagging me, and thank you. I'm sure it's called Wrestling Megastore UK. Possibly, amazing. I think it's called that. But yeah, so technically not toys, but these are awesome. And if I was ballsy enough, I would put them on my backpack. But I think I'd be too worried that they'd break.
I feel like you might lose them.
No, well, I mean, their backs have.
No, I mean, when I steal them, when you're not looking on your back.
Oh right. Okay.
When you go off for Power Hour at
when Andy's when we're at Car Boot and Andy's lolling, don't forget. I know it's been a while, guys, but don't forget about these. Don't forget these grabby hands, man.
And I've forgotten all the car boot etiquette. I don't know what to do.
Jimmy, you absolute hero.
Jimmy, you've got to stop giving his money, Jimmy. It's appreciated.
It's not massive on the super chat. Yeah, I know. I don't plug the super chat thing. I feel bad doing it, but no, I really do appreciate that. I love this channel so much. You 3 are always providing amazing streams. So sorry, but you deserve it. Never change any of you. No, I appreciate that, Jimmy Crane.
Thank
you that very much.
Oh man,
that's amazing.
Thank you. Obviously, thank you. But that's like.
And Jimmy Crane, if and when Toy Fairs start again, come and see us. We'll hook you up with something.
That almost sounds as threatening as that.
We'll hook you up.
We'll hook you up.
Come and see us. Come and see us. So, I don't want to bounce around the comments, Aaron, but just while we're thinking about it, Mando's mucky mate, Luke Evans, as a ravishing Rick Rude. I could go with that. I always I don't know if you guys have seen it. Again, it's not a very, I don't know if it's a well thought of film. I really like this film. It's a WWE produced film called it's called No One Lives, and it's just like a horror slasher film. It's got like what else has it got in it? Doesn't matter, but it's got Luke Evans in it as the main sort of bad psycho dude, and yeah, that's a good shout. It's a good shout. He could pull it off.
Nice one. Sorry, I'm just going back up the comments.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm jumping around.
That's cool. I'm just trying to remember where I was. To play it.
Before you go there, you did miss one earlier, Aaron. Just want to say because they gave us a shout out in it. From Retro Ghetto, and he said, "Good evening, all. I won't talk about my pickups this week because I'll end up depressed again when we tell them they're incomplete. So apologies." But he gave us a shout out on his latest video. Yes. So
sorry. There you are.
So thank you very much for the shout out. That's much appreciated. And we'll go and check it out. And everything you've bought is incomplete. If it makes you feel any better.
I will look forward to it.
Yeah.
Seeing it. But thank you for the shout out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
And anyone else following Retro Ghetto, he does have the best intro to any YouTube channel ever. So
it's pretty good.
amazing.
Is it?
He asked me for some inspiration.
Is it the song?
Oh,
is it the song "Man in Motion" from St. Elmo's Fire?
Yeah.
By the sounds of it, Andy rapped the whole intro, bringing that South London vibes to it.
Yeah.
And he's spitting bars, bruv. You don't even know, you know.
Mate, I don't know if anyone's ever watched Phone Shop, but I watched like the whole season
Dude,
1 of it today. It's so good.
Hannah's rewatching it at the moment, so it's on their iPad all the time. So I just keep hearing, "Oh man, you were what do you call him? You're a lotion man." What's a lotion man? Yeah. Anyway,
I actually swear my camera is getting darker in this room.
yeah,
It does look like it's
coming.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my camera settings changed or something, but I've got like the lights on. I've got my big, you can see it moving in, my big thing light here. And yeah, don't know why it's so dark on the camera.
It's a bit dark,
Anyway.
isn't it? I think it's because Andy's not in his normal space. It looks like he's in a blank void, so it's making us look darker because he's so light.
No, I look really dark on my screen, so I don't know.
No, you look good. Looks good.
Do you see
So
that
dark
guy
you
that
can't
put
see
up
me,
an
you look
auction on eBay with just some old hard chewing gum from trading card packets from the 80s?
I mean,
That was
Forget
ballsy, I
about
guess.
forget about the guy selling it. You want to think about the guy that bought it.
Mr. Dan's Plastic's first video. Will I get ill from eating 40-year-old?
I'm going to sit there
Chewing
and I'm
gum.
going to eat. I'm going to eat super old garbage pail kid chewing gum, and I'm going to drink an old can of Hubba Bubba pink drink, which was delicious, by the way, and it annoys me that I don't make that anymore.
I bought a sealed box of Mighty Morphin Power Ranger trading cards, I think, from off eBay the other day for about 28 quid. Buy it now. It's not bad.
also
Cool.
it's good, no?
Yeah. I think there's a good. Well, yeah, if you sold them 50p a pack, you're going to make a lot of money out of that, because I think they're those big long ones, aren't they? They're about that. I don't know. They are the ones I'm thinking of. Decent. Playmate Skeleton Warriors look cool. Yeah.
I've seen them popping up in the toy division.
There's a bit of
Facebook
hype,
page, and I'm a bit like,
bit of chat around them. Bit of Skeleton Warriors might be the next big thing.
I've never been enthralled by it at all, but I've noticed them recently.
I saw someone on one of the groups. I think they put up the horse from the Skeleton Warriors. It, like, on its own, if you didn't know it, like, you would think that's pretty bad. Like, it looks cool. It looks the bomb.
They are cool, but they're not a huge amount of money loose either. So don't go. Let's not see a massive price hike. They're not that expensive. Although I'm sure boxed they're quite nice. Mr. Ragu, Mr. Adam has bought a really nice boxed. I think it's the horse, the mounted horse. It's really nice. I think you put it on Toy Division. So yeah, take a peek.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it is Wang.
Yep, it's nice stuff.
The new Road to WrestleMania ones are a killer. Bucket of stickers and £1 a pack.
That's how they get you.
Oh, is that the next thing we try and do?
No.
I saw Brad's picture of it. I think it's like a greenish book. I'm sure Brad put it on either his story or his page, and I messaged him saying, "Oh, like something to keep me busy during lockdown." But when I saw them in Sainsbury's for like £1 a pack, and how many there is actually to do no, I'm out. I tried to do it. Remember the Star Wars book? I think it was Force Awakens. I tried to do it with, and it cost me a fortune in stickers, and I never ended up completing the damn thing.
Yeah, we did it a couple of years ago for one of the World Cups. We all went mad at the workplace, and we ended up buying we always went in on buying the whole boxes from Tesco's.
Yeah. That's what we used to do with the World Cup stuff. You just come back and be like, "Oh, I just spent 40 quid, but I got a box. Oh, it's got a shiny in it. It's definitely got. I had a mate that reckoned he could weigh them. He was like, "Oh yeah, this one's definitely got a shiny in it. They weigh more."
Still never. I think out of the whole office, I think the only person who completed it was the one who went on eBay just to buy the ones that they needed.
Dude, I became obsessed with it during. So I can't remember when it was, but anyway, maybe 2002. Me and a couple of friends. I became a member of the Panini Sticker Club, so I could get like the last 12 that I needed. So if anyone wants any, I'm still a member. Can still hook you up.
There was my nephew did one. I can't remember if it was for the World Cup or one of the Premier League ones. There was actually a space in the sticker for you to send your picture into Panini.
Yeah. You get a personal one.
To have yourself as a sticker.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Andy, did you open the Star Wars stickers Baz sent you?
Not yet. I haven't got around to it yet. My days consist of watching a lot of TV series, Baz. So I've got a lot on my plate right now. But
I've got a lot of Ferrero Rocher to go through.
He's got Ferrero Rocher. He's got Pale Ale. Maximum disrespect. He's got no time for stickers. He's too busy.
No. I just haven't had a chance to do it. But I am going to open them. I hope that's all right because you sent them to me. But I'm just going to want to see what's in there.
Yeah, do it.
Space Raiders are now 20p. Absolute Liberty. Yeah, same as Freddo's.
Maybe I'm wrong there.
I think the Space Raiders, there's more in the pack.
No, there's still like 8.
Trunk.
Space Raiders, there's like 8 crisps in a pack. It's a disgrace.
It might be to do with all the chemicals involved.
I mean, it's probably for the best.
If you go pound shop, you can buy like a multi-pack and then.
But that's the problem. That's the problem. With just a bucket, a cardboard crate of them.
So I've had a package from the UK last week. It had 6 forms of customs on it.
Oh, brutal.
Yeah, welcome to my world.
Everyone's getting stung with that at the moment. Crazy customs and VAT and whatnot. It'll settle down at some point, I think.
Once everyone gets used to it, mate.
But eBay gives you one final price, and then it says you plus. You've got to then add on like 20% for a different thing on it.
Well, it gives you an estimated import charge.
Yeah. So what eBay does is it. I was trying to. I can never remember the terminology, but they pay the tax in their country, so you don't pay it when it comes over here. But
yeah,
the problem is that you're paying a really weird rate that seems to, I think, only really favors eBay. So it's like that kind of, eBay's doing you a favor because you're paying that money, but then you're only going to be paying 20% coming in anyway. So plus
there is no favor. The postage and the customs were more than the item I wanted to buy. So obviously I didn't buy it.
But they take their cut out of that as well, mate. Is what I'm saying. Especially if it's sent global shipping program, they use Pitney Bowes, who basically just absolutely smash up the prices, so they make their money.
No, yeah,
they got to make up that money from those £1 selling weeks.
Which I don't want to talk about that because they totally screwed me on that on Sunday when eBay went down nationally, and I lost a couple of big sales because people couldn't bid on my stuff. Which reminds me, someone has offered me something which I need to return back to at some point.
So it reminds me, type of eBay time.
Well, no, it's got a good offer.
Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay, good.
Yeah, cool.
Excellent.
Cool. Dave Toys World. Toys is about the hunt for the toy fairs where you find bargains.
Hunt, man. It's got to be about the hunt. Physical 100%. Hunt. Physical hunt. Going out looking, chatting with people, hanging out with these two, upsetting Andy when I find something that he wants, me getting annoyed when they find things that I want and getting them to sell them to me. It's all part of the dance. But finding stuff online is not the same, is it?
It's a, like I said, I like having the story behind it's not so much just having the figure, it's the story behind it as well. And I think it's a bit soulless buying it. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Forgot there's a door next to me. I'm not sitting where I usually sit. My drunk yo-yos have turned up. They've been all right. I've got quite a few.
But you've made the story about it.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, do you remember that night I got wasted in the kebab shop, pulled my pants down? It's now like, remember the time I got wasted and woke up the next day with a massive eBay charge? Like,
Andy, remember you bought that full set of Mad Balls? But it wasn't a full set, was it?
I always remember that time where we were in Kingston in the Fighting Cocks, and you basically, you were drunk Andy bidding on some stuff, and we woke up the next day and you were like, oh my god, like what?
Do you guys?
I can't remember. I can't remember what that was now. I remember doing it. I remember having much remorse the next day. But
Do you guys remember at the Fighting Cocks? There's a vodka or whiskey or whatever, a tequila maybe a tequila on the back shelf that's got like a full dead snake in it.
I don't have it anymore.
Well, my friend tried to buy the whole bottle, and they were like, it'd be like 300 quid. He was like, no problem. I had to take his card off him because he was very drunk and was about to spend 300 quid on a probably £30 bottle of tequila from Fighting Cocks. So.
I remember someone who did that, something very, very similar in Clapham, in projects in Orange.
Let's talk about
we went and saw Skin, and basically young Andy down here told me to make sure he doesn't spend anything on his credit card, and the cash he has on him is all the cash he has for drinks and food that night. Yeah, fair enough. We had a few other mates in there, so we were on the taxi back from Brixton to Clapham because the bar in Clapham opens late, and they know Andy and a few of his mates and everything, so lock-in and all that sort of stuff. Looking forward to it. One of my mates tells the cabbie to pull over so we can get some money. Next thing, the door opens up and Andy kind of falls out of it, runs off to the cash machine, and there's me like, oh, Andy, stop.
Yeah, you tried so hard.
Comes back with a load of money, and I was like, Andy, where did you get the cash from? He's like, don't worry, I took it out of the credit card, it's fine. And I'm like, you literally told me like a couple of hours ago not to let you take money out.
You gave me one task, and you failed me at failing it.
It gets better. It gets better. So we get into the bar. We're all having a few drinks, having a laugh and everything. We meet a few people in there that we know that weren't at the gig and everything. All I hear is young Andy down here go, Jaeger bombs for everyone. And I turn around. He's at the bar with that credit card in his hands, buying everyone in the bar Jaeger bombs.
Going, Emilio.
It was such a good time. Very irresponsible. Do not do it. Do not do it. It was very It was very irresponsible, but it was so good. So good.
Let's get down to the comments. Let's keep going. Let's move on from Andy's shame, Andy's eternal shame.
Yes. Hang on.
That was when that night was the helicopter thing. I threw my jacket.
Oh yeah, you also not only you did, you yeeted your jacket over the balcony to
Newport helicopter. Oh dear. That's why I need to drink, because I was warm.
You don't scare me. Always checking in.
You see that picture he sent you?
I like that picture. Yeah, Andy, when you picked up your She-Ra, you were quite sensual.
I really want to brush her hair. It's like the Kiss figures. They've got this sort of like weird spindly hair. I don't know.
Did have that kind of Gollum looking kind of my precious when you.
I know she's got a gem on her as well. She's like my precious.
My precious. Yeah.
Okay, catching up with the. Yeah.
Luke Evans is a great call.
Yeah,
great call.
That was where we are.
Nasty Boys. Warrior was overrated in my opinion, and he was stiff and he hurt people. We'll hook you up, Jimmy. All of us will hook you right up. Don't you worry about it.
Well, I'm going to backtrack and say Dan will for now, just in case.
I'll hook you up.
Jimmy turns up at one of the shows and like, right, I'm cashing in. I want that.
You're welcome to it. Do me a favour.
Question for you guys: Toy fairs, is it selling or finding new toys, and why?
Finding. Always finding.
Both.
Because obviously we sell toys there, so we can generate a little bit, and then we've had a good day. We'll walk off into the wilderness about a little treat.
I enjoy selling. Like, obviously, it's nice if people buy stuff and you get a bit of money, so you can go buy yourself something. But I generally do enjoy the arse ache. I enjoy the early morning. I enjoy setting up, not so much the taking down, but the setting up. It's all fun. Like, I don't know. I use this as like I guess escapism. So it's like a day out.
The The whole day's good, isn't it? Selling's wicked, helping people out. I think I can safely say that Hannah and Vic in particular don't really enjoy it when me and Aaron go off on a buy, because it normally involves our phones being rung, going, "Get back here! Someone needs to know something." Ooh.
Yeah, you two just run off, and then your other half look at me and go, "How much is it? £5?" Oh.
Yeah,
don't worry. The amount of stuff we've sold of your stall for £1 on a flash sale when you've gone off.
I remember I think it was Aaron. Aaron went somewhere, and I was covering, and I sold something, and I was like, "Sorry, man, I charged like 13 quid for it." So I hope that was alright. And he was like, "It was only a £5." Totally overcharged someone. Apologies. No idea who it was or what it was, but yeah.
That person right now is the person who dislikes every single one of my videos.
Again, it's on your YouTube, mate. So it's really your problem and not mine. So.
I reckon Rami
Malek. It's a good shout. I don't know if he's big enough.
Got the face.
I don't know if he's big enough, as in size wise. I don't know if he's big enough.
MC Andy.
Yes, I can make rent. Woo!
Biggity ball. Yes, Vic.
I need to get on this Remo. If we keep Amazon will play it. Don't worry, Amazon will play it.
I've got it on DVD. Don't pay any money for it. Like you've got to see it. It's right up your street.
I found Jesus this week. Hallelujah. He's called Starkiller77, and his Star Wars collection on YouTube is a miracle. He's called his worth more than the GDP of.
I think you mean the GDP of England right now, but yeah, we'll have to have a look at that.
Definitely check it out.
Although, if anyone on here, and I know some people did, checked out Mr. Bizarro's live stream on Monday. Tom and Big C had a good friend of all of ours on, a very good friend of Tom's, particularly a guy called Ken. Back to the Toys Ken, who's a bit of a legend. His Star Wars collection is
cool.
Very, very nice.
It was a good stream and all.
Yeah, great stream.
Pretty nice.
Time Tunnels UK question. I always feel like as soon as I hear question, I get Dwight's head from the off, like Dwight's voice from The Office. Question. When toy shows come back, what will be the first toy line you'll be hunting? Daniel, son, you can go first.
I'm going to revert back to what I used to do before I started selling any of my collection, and these guys will hopefully back me up. And as the most annoying person in the world, I won't be looking for anything. I'll be asking people. They'll go, "What are you looking for?" And I'll say, "Something I've never seen before," which is the most annoying thing to say to someone. And that's what I'll do. I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm still, a couple of Gnarlies short, couple of Garbage Pail Kids short, but there's nothing that I'm particularly after. It'll be, I want something weird that I don't know that I need. That's what I'm looking for. Something that I can walk away from a toy fair and be like, "That's a toy fair." Coming out with something that I didn't even know that I wanted. That's what I'm after.
100%.
I'd second that. There's little bits that I hope to look for. Like I'd like to try and maybe add a couple of Police Academy bits, only because I've been buying them on eBay and stuff, and it's not as fun. I want to find, I would like to find it at a show. Can't really think of anything that's like, weird. I got Steve Irwin at the toy fair, one of my best buys.
One of your worst buys, but it was from a toy fair, so yeah.
One of the best buys, man. Well, it's things for the Hawaiian shirt crowd, because I'm running like the characters that I can picture of my own mind in Hawaiian shirts. I've kind of done now, so it'd be nice just to walk around and find a figure in a Hawaiian shirt and be like, I don't care what that is, Andy, I want that on my Hawaiian shirt shelf. Andy,
let me blow your mind.
I thought you were going to take his pants down then for a second.
If you can find one of these, if you can find one now, they used to be relatively cheap, but there's a film one of my all-time favourite actors called Bruce Campbell is in, and the film is called My Name is Bruce.
Right.
How about that? One stick figure for a Hawaiian shirt, son.
I mean, that is really cool. I imagine that's quite expensive.
I think it is now. I bought it off play.com for 30 quid back in the day.
How long ago?
Bruce Campbell, My Name is Bruce. Yeah, but that is a Hawaiian shirt spectacular, isn't it?
Looks a bit like Steve Buscemi. Not Steve Buscemi. The guy's name's just gone out of my head. Don't worry.
Well, it's definitely Bruce Campbell. But yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a serious Hawaiian shirt action. So I have to find you one of them
That is nice.
for the collection.
Mine, I'm gonna be really cheesy. I just want to see my toy selling friends.
Lame.
No,
No, he doesn't.
I do actually.
He wants to make money.
I did think actually, there's so many people like that, like you just see there, and like they're just other sellers and stuff that you don't really know out. You don't have their contacts. You're not friends with them, and you just know them through the fact that they just turn up there, and you just like that kind of, hey man, how's it going? Nice seeing you again.
Dude, I want to talk nonsense with Barney and Charlie and all those guys, man, like big time.
But it will be Street Sharks. That will be the one thing I'll be looking at this year. And again, I'm going to be a real cheapo. I want to get as much as I can for under 20 quid. So, and yeah, it's more of a. I don't want to sound like cheapo too much, but I want it to be a challenge. I want it to be hard. Do you know what I mean? But something that's difficult to do, but also doable in its sense.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point saying, I want to do like a whole run of vintage Star Wars figures for 20 quid because it's never going to happen, is it? But,
depends whose house you rob.
Exactly.
Well, you beaters, but yeah, you wouldn't get the whole run for 20 quid.
No, you wouldn't, would you? But I think Street Sharks are something that's a bit there and thereabouts where it'd be interesting to see how far I go.
Street Sharks also look really cool without their accessories and very cool with them. So it's not like I don't feel cheated if you've got one and it hasn't got all this stuff.
So all the Absolute Legends out there did send me some. I love you all. But that's no way of saying send any to me. It's not like I don't want people to send them to me. But I did appreciate it.
I tell you, I'm also looking forward to hopefully meeting some of the people that we've kind of interacted with on here, because we've been doing this for a year now, and I know we met, we did the Chatham shows, but they're the only shows we've done since obviously the first lockdown in last March started. So it would be
100%.
It'd be cool, and you can meet me in real life and be real disappointed, in what I'm really like at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Can I just talk a little bit more about toy fairs and why I'm looking forward to them coming back as opposed to keep buying online? And this isn't a reflection on. So if I've got a couple of things that I bought from like different sites, and I'm happy with them. So I don't want this to come across like I'm having a rant or anything like that. I am happy with them. I even spoke to one of the sellers, and he didn't actually realise that there was a slight defect with it. But like, if I'd seen these things in real life, I may not have taken them because of the slight defect. So as I say, again, I'm not ranting. I'm perfectly happy with them. We resolved it or whatever. But like, so Jake Rockwell, I picked him up pretty cheap. I was really happy with him. Then when I realised after getting him, his knee here is actually chipped.
Oh yeah.
Right. So it's very minuscule. It's not a big deal at all. He's slightly discoloured. In the picture I got sent, this was noticeable. Sorry, that side. But I didn't look close enough at it to go, oh, actually, I don't know if I'm comfortable getting it because it is damaged.
You only saw it after seeing it. It's like a point out.
When I had it in my hand, when I opened it, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, oh, he's a little bit discoloured, but it's not the end of the world. I didn't pay like a massive amount for him, and then I was like, oh, his legs like bust. But I don't know, at a show you could then haggle with the person and be like, oh, sorry, mate, I don't know if you've noticed this, but this is slightly broken. Could you take X amount of quid off of it? Something like that.
It works both ways, though, doesn't it, mate? Because as a seller, it's always nice to sell something to someone in hand, so they go, "I want it," and you go, "Are you sure that's what you haven't got any kind of any issues from both sides?" So it's not just as a buyer; it's as a seller as well. It's nice to put it in someone's hand to have a look at.
And also, you sort the price out there and then, oh, here's this. Okay, I'll pay for it. It's a bit, £8. Yeah, I'll take it. Once the money's already gone, it's like, yeah, it's already, and people can be like, oh, you pay.
Yeah, and as I say, I'm not ranting. The people that I've spoken to, and like that guy was like, dude, I've got another one. I can send it to you. That's got like 2 knees. I was like, it's too much hassle. Like I'm not causing a scene. I just wanted to bring up with you, like, if I'd seen it, I probably wouldn't have taken it. But that's one thing I'm looking forward to about shows. And the same with I bought these for my snake men the other week.
Oh, hang on.
And to be fair, I didn't really read the description very quickly. I just kind of looked at them and was like, oh, they're cheap. I'm going to pick them up. But I don't know if you can see his head. It's like been chewed. It doesn't really come out. Can you see it? It doesn't really come out in the picture.
Oh,
No, I can see. I can see. Yeah, it's been a bit mangled, isn't it?
Which, again, looking back at the pictures, you can see it, but it was really, it's a picture like that. Like, as I say, please don't think I'm sort of bad mouthing people. I'm not, because they were cheap and whatnot. But it's just the sort of thing that I would have left that one because it's so mangled, and then tried to do something with these.
It's definitely it's noteworthy, right? Because that's what we're talking about. Like the sort of things that toy fairs you would inspect, but you can't do that online. You kind of take a bit of a chance,
Yeah, and as I say, these were particularly cheap anyway, and they're just going to go with the little snake men that I've got in the cabinet. But in hindsight, that's probably a tenner I didn't need to spend, which is, not the end of the world, but still, at a show I might have been like, oh, come on, man, £7, £6, they're busted.
That's £10. That's
100%.
that's 1/20th towards one of the laser beasts you need, mate. It all adds up.
Talking of laser beasts, I'm doing a claim sale this weekend on Andy's Toys and Models to fund laser beasts.
Get on it. And if you want, are you selling your hippo battle beasts, Army? Is that right?
I've talking to someone about potentially buying all of them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, get on Andy Toys and Models on Instagram this weekend if you want to buy some bargains to help Andy fund his laser beast. And Jimmy Crane, I wouldn't hook it up with old chewing gum, mate. I'd chew it up first. It would mean something. It'd be an expression of my commitment to our friendship. A big chewed up wadded ball of gum.
Mate.
I'm trying to refrain from reading that in a Scottish accent.
I've got a nice wee box of no.
I've got a nice wee.
However you do it, it just sounds a little bit xenophobic.
Yeah. I got a nice small box of Transformers on Sunday morning. Nice. And you posted that I'm assuming that's the box you posted in Toy Division. Because if it is, then yeah, you got a nice box there.
Love it.
Very good. Toy Scav, hello mates. I'm a happy boy today. For 8 months, I've been trying to get a white Delt off. They've been out of stock, not paying 50 on delivery today. I've achieved it. Andy, I'll be coming to you for advice on extra shelving. Ooh.
I got a white one. I got 4 black ones and 1 white one. The white ones are cool, man. They're light, just they're lighter than everything else. But Andy will give you the hookup on the shelving. It's very good.
Yeah, 100%. And I didn't actually know they made a white one.
Yeah, they make 3 different. I think they make a black one, like a. I think they do like a woody, like a. I think so, but I've got a white one in the hallway.
Mine are all that black MDF.
Yeah. Maybe it's the Chase version.
Maybe.
It's the Chase. It's got a special sticker on it.
Is that why it was 150 quid for the one? Is that why?
Yeah. Paul's going to send it off for grading.
Grade it up, Paul.
I was talking to Paul about grading some stuff last night. It's not as easy. I mean, it is fairly easy. You just send it off and hope for the best. But there's a lot to think about.
I'm genuinely committed for us doing our competition of who can get the lowest grade on something serious.
So am I. But we should have really done that when we first talked about it, because it's going to take up to 3
What we need to do, though, I think
this might be a contender. It's really bad.
We need to send the same figure.
Yeah.
So okay.
When the toy fair does come off, we need to find 3 mock, Bucky O'Hares.
Yeah.
What snake aliens? We can get 3 graded snake aliens for Andy.
Yeah, we'll get 3. Yeah, okay. There you go. And we'll send them off.
We'll each get a snake alien. You can't mess with it. You've got to send it as it is. Otherwise, I'll just screw it all up because I want it to be as good as it can. But this will not be a high. This will not be a high grade.
No,
I'm down with that. 100% down with that.
Right.
I mean, it's expensive, but it's a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's actually
about 20 quid, isn't it? It's like 20 quid or something, isn't it?
Yeah, thereabouts.
Yeah, we'll see. That's a good idea.
Just think of the Instagram likes and the YouTube views and the. Do it for that. Do it for that. Lord Susan.
Yeah.
Did Troop Builders kids did you know and you think new collectors consider it? I had 2 Stormtroopers for ages as a kid, and when I started the troop build, ended up with 140 Imperial Vinges. Jesus.
I think new collectors absolutely consider it, especially when Stormtroopers. I had 12 AT-ATs at one point. That was a bit nuts, wasn't it? Yeah.
As a kid, I didn't have more than one of anything, but as an adult collector, yes, I have. There's various things that I've looked at and tried to army build, and then I stop, and then But
I think,
man, that must look awesome altogether. Like 140 of them all laid out. That must be badass.
Yeah. As a kid, I remember being like having, because obviously the 90s Kenner Star Wars was like my Star Wars figures to play with as a kid. I always remember being buzzed to having a different Stormtrooper, just so there was more than one Storm. Like my Luke Stormtrooper, I always used to leave the helmet on, and he was just another Stormtrooper. Like just to have a couple of extras, but
use the really expensive and rarest figure as just another Stormtrooper. Why not?
Not the vintage, not vintage, Kenner.
Kenner
95, 96, that range.
I always see, like on Instagram, the serious American G.I. Joe collectors, and I really enjoy seeing the hordes of like Cobra Troopers or any kind of Viper, be it like Alley Viper, Heat Viper, Night Viper, any of that. But and it's normally just like a Cobra Commander, and then like 100. And Andy, the Red Imperial Guard always look wicked as army builders as well. If I had
these classes of army, I think I've got like maybe 12 or 15 of the Red Royal Guards. But
if I had the money, I would army build Master Universe Vintage Horde Troopers. I currently have 2, and a classics, but I've got that. They are 80, 90 quid each. It's
I do like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles foot soldiers, like the ones that just look like big goon things. Do you know what I mean? Like when you see people with 4 or 5 of them, they do look awesome.
I remember Bobby 80's house. He had all the Stormtroopers. Oh my God, foot soldiers on the top cabinets, and then he had the little Mauser droids as well. He had
Mausers.
I don't know how many of each he had, but they looked awesome together.
I saw someone had a nice collection of Radiation Raiders from Toxic Crusaders, maybe like 20 or 30 of them. They look pretty good as well. Any henchman, any kind of solid henchman looks good with loads of them.
100%. Tom, evening, mate. Kevin O'Brien. Who remembers McDonald's sticker swap shop? No, I don't.
I remember the McDonald's train for birthday parties.
I don't.
I remember about to say something like, I remember, but he doesn't.
I remember going to Legoland in Windsor when they did like an episode 1 sticker day, and they had just like for the episode 1 sticker album, Star Wars, they did a day. I think that's the only thing that I've ever been to that's been like a swap shops thing.
I remember there being something. I can't remember it being McDonald's, to be honest, but I do remember there being something about a sticker swap in our local area when I was a kid at school.
Kevin, hello, mate.
Can't remember where.
Jimmy, you remember the Premier League sticker albums from '96? They had a McDonald's page and 5 special McDonald's stickers. Pre-Coke logo on the back.
I don't think I did it in '96 Premier League personally.
The only one I remember, and I think again that's probably my age. I remember the '98 having the '98 Premier League one.
Was '96 when did Blackburn win in '96? That was the year I gave up on football.
They won in. Okay.
Was it '96 or '95? Around there somewhere.
Did Arsenal have their light blue and dark blue jersey then, or was that before that?
Who's that?
95.
95 they won in Arsenal.
I've got a light blue and dark blue, like checkered top. I'm not a football person, like really, but as a kid, I think Arsenal was like the team that my friends supported. So I was like, I'll go Arsenal. And I'm sure it's got JVC on it, or maybe that's a red one.
Yeah, well, the red and white one and the blue.
That would have been the 90s Arsenal.
Yeah. There's like this light blue, dark blue, checkered. Like it's pretty banging colours.
I think they went from that to possibly Dreamcast. They were sponsored by Sega Dreamcast for a season or two, and those command some money online. The Dreamcast Arsenal shirts.
I don't know. It's just pretty cool. I just remember the light blue and dark blue thing. Hawkeye Ray.
Hawkeye Ray.
I reckon a Panini should do a rerun of the old
Oh,
80s. That'd be
man,
crazy.
dude, they would
Well, then-
they would clean up if they done that.
Look at what the Garbage Kids did when they the run for them to grab them up. I think Panini would kill.
They would absolutely murder it if they did a. Even if they missed it, they started doing like Karate Kid and stuff when Cobra Kai and whatnot came.
But yeah, I was going to say they do a Cobra Kai like a modern one, or do just one album and have it a mix of.
Yeah,
like,
pure 80s. Yeah,
so you don't have to keep buying every bloody like
be like the Now 32 of the sticker world. Be well good.
Yeah.
Panini France just released a new series of Dragon Ball Pogs. What?
This guy literally is Pogs for life.
Taff is on a proper Pog tear up. He's like on it.
Taff is reigning Pog.
Well,
where is Taff? Is Taff in America?
No, I think he's in the Netherlands.
Hmm.
I think.
Netherlands. I can go for a smoke and a pancake and some Pog action. Huh?
Get some coffee.
We'll see who becomes the champion of champions when we hook up with the Bugsy boys for an inside. And Ben's got no excuse because his collarbone will be well healed by then, so it'll be fine.
Rest in peace, Sam's table.
And ceiling in some instances.
Yeah.
I bought a G1 suit from America. Toy and Posters was 109. Then Pity Bowls added another 34 quid. Yeah,
that's what they're doing. I think someone mentions it in the comments. So we'll get to it, but eBay are changing the way that you get paid as well. That it's there we go.
Yeah, you guys heard about eBay not linking themselves with PayPal anymore? Yeah, I've heard about this.
They're disconnected from PayPal, so they'll run the payment system. But what it means is that it goes directly into your bank account, which I don't particularly like. I like having a holding area. And also, I believe it's something like they go, oh, it's been paid for. And you go, oh, okay, I'll send it off then. And then 2 days later, you get your money, is what my understanding is. I don't like anything about it. And if it doesn't save any money, they're still going to take they're going to take whatever percentage PayPal took, 4% or whatever. So I don't save you anything. It's annoying.
So would you post an item?
Yeah.
Like as soon as it says, oh, it's been paid, but it's not in your account.
Yep.
Would you post, or would you wait until it goes into your account to post?
They say it's good to post. You post it, and then you get the money 2 days later. It just seems like a way of eBay like swindling money out of you, because at some point your money is sitting in their account and they're getting interest on that times X million people. I don't like it.
But then what if you post something and then the money doesn't actually get into your account?
What if, mate? Exactly.
eBay is so open to scamming now, just the way they do it is.
Oh, you scared the life out of me. Oh, okay.
Hey, Claire.
Hey, Claire.
Christ, she came like a ninja, scared the living crap out of me.
And that's our other new segment. 10 seconds of Claire.
Yeah. Where's Vic? We need the trio. Trio.
Jesus. What would I even say? Oh yeah, the eBay thing.
Yeah. Well, if you didn't get paid, if eBay say you've been paid and you don't get paid, then I guess you're bang out of luck because you've already posted the item. I don't know. It'll be fine. I just don't like change in any way. So yeah.
I did that in. This is going back to drinking. I did that in Vegas. Bought a $500 vodka, $300 tip the girl, $100.
Man, Paul, I'm exactly like that. When it comes to euros or dollars, I'm like, it's not even real. It's not even real money.
Fun tokens.
Yeah.
That's what me and minus the alcohol. That's what me and Andy were like when we were in America. It was like $10 for a beer. Yeah, fun token for you.
Yeah,
fun token for you.
What's that? Like 10p? It's like Monopoly money. Yeah.
Freedom tokens.
I'm sure Paul probably could have afforded that sort of money, whereas I could not.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? When it's like, so I took out my credit card. Oh, it's like that, is it? Yeah.
Does anyone else have like PTS from Jaeger bombs now? Like as soon as they smell like an energy drink, it like brings back like Jaeger bombs.
Not with alcohol. For me, it's caramel digestive biscuits. You know the chocolate digestive biscuits that have caramel layer. The last
Yeah,
time I got when I stopped drinking when I was like 18, 19, wherever it was, I was like really drunk, and I went home and ate an entire packet of caramel biscuits, and then was obviously very, very sick. And I can't to this day I'm like, nah, if someone offered me one.
my mate, he got absolutely battered when he came around my house once. We had like I think like when I was living at home, with my parents, I think they were away. So obviously the first thing you do when they're away is you have a party. Standard.
Is this Beer King?
This is Beer King night, and our mate turned up really late. He went and bought like drinks. He went and bought a load of drinks from the no, he didn't buy drinks. Sorry, he turned up to the house, drank all our, got drunk, decided he wanted to get some cigarettes, so went down to the garage. Not only did he buy cigarettes, he bought like 2 packs of Cadbury's cream eggs, a whole big like liter and a half bottle of Lucozade. Came back to mine, destroyed all the Cadbury's cream eggs, did the whole Lucozade.
That is a lot of sugar. That is a lot.
And then just was sick everywhere and kind of passed out. But I think one of our other mates had like a Burger King crown in his car, so we took that up, and where he was like passed out on the seat, we just stuck the crown on his head, and forevermore he was the Beer King.
I got sent the picture of him passed out in your downstairs loo, just like absolutely dead with Burger King hat on, and was like, "What is?"
That's how we found out he'd been sick, because he went to the toilet, and we were like, "Where the hell has he gone?" Obviously, I'm not going to say his name. We found him on the toilet. He was sitting on the toilet with his pants down. He had been sick all in the sink.
Man, I tell you what, if I haven't told you one day, not today, I'll tell you why I stopped drinking when I was 18. It's a similar story, but it involves the police and an ambulance and stuff. But yeah,
that's for late night chat.
That's for waffle chat. That's bad times.
For waffle talk. Yeah,
there's not one toy involved in that story.
I can go for more tales of Andy at the pub. Oh, we've got loads of drunk Andy's is an amazing. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we should do like a late night toy division where like no holds barred, and
we don't talk about toys.
Night after dark and just get on it.
I'll wear a smoking jacket and we'll get our pipes and regale you with stories.
You can get on it on Vimto and milk and just be.
I'll have a Vimto and milk and tell you the best way to have explosive diarrhea and be sick at the same time without getting up. It's a skill.
Yeah. Is Aaron frozen, or is it me?
No, I don't know what is it. I don't know what is it. Brad's always slipping in my DMs. He's a saucy horn dog.
Just buy some Jaeger bombs with the credit card, Andy, and we'll be sorted, lad.
I don't have that credit card anymore. I learned from my mistakes.
Did Aaron get any toys this week? No, Aaron did not get any toys. All my toys are pre-ordered, and I'm just waiting for the go. So I'm trying to be good and not spend any money now, because it's like I'll end up spending that, and then as soon as I spend it, I'll get an email saying, "Oh, here's a pre-order that you need to pay for." All right, first world toy problems. Answer that. I haven't bought any more. Waiting for like the shows and the car boots to start.
Proper first world toy problems. It's like, oh, I haven't got any toys because all my toys are pre-orders. Oh, I've spent too much on pre-orders.
It is 100%.
I didn't even want this, and I pre-ordered it.
Guys, I've got to go stay safe. Tough, take it easy, buddy.
Pog on.
Forward to catching up with you guys for sure. Yeah, that's Barney and Charlie.
Yep.
Big. Alcohol is
evil.
Yeah.
It is indeed.
You know, it is. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Toy scavenger it is.
He's definitely got those sunglasses as well. I'm sure I've seen him in a big pair of aviators at one point.
Yeah.
Big up the microwave kebabs, I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
100% smugglers, yeah. And just, can I ask one favour?
Yeah, can you introduce yourself as Smugglers Canyon?
This is the one thing. We get people
Christian.
come up to us at fair Hey, mate.
And
You're
hey,
like, hi.
yeah,
I'm Alan. Alan? Yeah, Alan. Oh, okay. Yeah, Alan. Toy Hunter 65 on Instagram. Right. Like, you've never mentioned.
more recently, it's like, hey man, and you're like, I don't know who you are. I don't know what your name is. So yeah, like if we don't go hey straight away, it's because we're useless, and I only know people by their weird internet names.
Big D, I was out of control. It's more like Bradley Cooper. I'm an Alan. Everyone's got an Alan in our group.
We've all got an Alan in the group.
100% go with Andy on that, because I would look at the item, then pictures. Go Team Andy. Yeah. Go Team Andy.
Yeah, that's it. You want to get your hands on the physical thing, don't you? Take a good peek at it.
Yeah, totally agree. For Andy at the show, you can expect everything, like Dan said, in person, and see exactly what your potential. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and for sellers as well, it protects sellers too, so there's no comeback and like, oh, this isn't what I thought it was.
Common collectibles,
walk away and be like, oh, I thought I bought Max. This is Jake. It's like, well, you've been holding it and talking to me for 20 minutes, you dick. Like,
yeah, looking forward to seeing you as well, mate. Hope you are well. Shabby Geek, Mark, how you doing? Even as I'll say hello. What? Don't get yourself into trouble because of us. If you're supposed to be working, seriously. I don't want to hear like you don't get your work done and you blame us for it. Got 3 white down. Where are these white down?
Yeah, it's literally the tops and the bottoms are white, but they seem more airy. They feel more airy. The Grievous cupboard, the Grievous Detolf is all white. It's nice.
Yes, Baz, do a live stream Saturday.
Do it.
Yeah,
100%.
Do it. But don't do what I do and continually knock my drink all over the place. Get a drink holder.
Grading expensive. I'll be about £45 including postage to get the aliens. That's right. It's all for the love.
100% worth it.
All for the love.
Mm. It's like a commemorative toy.
Jeffrey Barter.
Yeah,
shout out to Jeffrey Barter.
There you go, man.
Big up yourself.
Stay cool. Stay in school.
Got my big grabby hands out. Big up yourself. If
anyone's free tomorrow night, do a chat with Baz. Get on it. Jump on
Toy Division.
Yeah.
If you're not already.
I'll see what I'm doing, Baz. If I'm in the office or not, I might get called in tomorrow. So I'll let you know on that.
I see my bubble friend on Thursdays because he
sounds very, very strange, but in this day and age, it makes sense. If you said that a year ago, big up my bubble, mate.
Big up my bubble, bruv.
There you go. Yeah. Arsenal blue kit is the away kit from '96 and '97. I'm enjoying
all the gooners we got in the chat. Love it. Vic's gonna hate that. Gonna smash my face in when I next see him.
So 96, 97, nice. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
JVC, Andy. It'll be from the
JVC. Yeah.
There is a lightning bolt on the front. I'll see. Oh, it's in my bag. I'll see if I can dig it out for next time. Definitely not going to be able to fit one leg in it, let alone.
Oh, dude, it'll probably be massive. That the shirts back then were like, really?
I was a real small kid. Yeah. I grew into myself.
Right, bro.
I grew into my own body.
So, Marcus, the reason why I didn't do your phone call about 20 minutes, half an hour ago is because I'm on this. So, yeah, he had the Empire Strikes Back, E.T., Flash Gordon, and Revenge of the Jedi sticker album in the 80s. And the football ones. Definitely.
There's definitely more, stickers were more prevalent in the 80s and early 90s before computers really took over.
Yeah, definitely. You can have another shout out, Jeffrey.
Big up yourself. That's the weekly segment. Jeffrey gets a shout out. We're going to do that every week.
Yeah, the
Pick
Simpsons.
it out of the scratch. Really?
Yeah, I didn't collect them, but I've got some. I picked some up in a comic collection. The scratch and sniff ones still smell.
I've still got scratch and sniff cards. They were Garbage Pail Kid-esque, like horrible cards, like Valentine's Day cards with all, and yeah, they still got the smells are meant to be horrible in them, but they still do stink. Yeah.
She did drop roll.
She did absolutely drop.
I'm going to watch that back to see what she actually did do, but she looked terrible.
She did a RuPaul death drop, like.
She pulled out some old Prism Oceana moves where she just dropped.
No, she's definitely not one for coming on this and chatting.
Did you not know you were live?
Yeah, we get them on.
Well, she must have done. Even though she thinks I'm talking to myself again. I don't know.
It could be. Day 190 and Andy's lost the plot completely, talking to himself about toys.
Couldn't afford it a bit there. I put $10 down on black and she gave me back 200. Turns out it was 100.
It's not real money, Paul. That's the problem. It's not real money.
Fun tokens.
I mean, I've got to be honest. I would like to.
Jeffrey, have another shout out, mate.
I would love to go to Vegas, but I would be scared of the damage I'd do to myself and my bank.
Do you think our money is starting to turn into a kind of plastic money like that? It's
sticky money. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not paper money.
There is apparently. I don't know. Paul might be able to. Well, I don't know if he went to it, and others in the chat. But there is actually an awesome vintage toy shop just off off the strip in Vegas. It's quite a famous-y kind of shop.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I went to a really good toy shop in Amsterdam last time I was there. I can't remember what it's called, but that was awesome. Also, the Banana Bar in Amsterdam. Big up the Banana Bar in the comments if you know what I'm talking about.
Again, my brother, not like the police turn up at your house.
Yeah.
Well,
so we do it. So we do it in southeast London.
Yeah, you know, right?
Southwest London, aren't we? Yeah, southwest.
Southwest then. Yeah.
Forgot where I lived then.
Funny. I don't think I've ever had the police turn up to any of my parties. We did find a house for a couple of doors down from my mum and dad. They were having a party once, and some random people were just in our garden. They started to climb over the fences. That was weird. That was a weird night. Finding people down the bottom of your garden.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I had to go to the post office earlier on today, and I had the Prodigy music for the Jilted Generation playing, and it took me right back just thinking about parties. I was going off in my car on my own.
Actually, can't wait to get back out there. I feel like there's loads more collectors out there to chat to in person. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Or you can turn that on its side and say there's a lot more collectors out there trying to steal your toys.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Depends which way you look at it, but
Tony's hooked us up. The Vegas toy shop is called the Toy Shack in Las Vegas. Yeah. We've not Vegas been there. Toy shop.
Nice. Banana Bar Stag must.
It's a horror show, let's be honest, but yeah.
Do you have to wear a coat in there in the front seats or something?
One of those. I mean, a full body radiation suit would probably be a must. But yeah, it's funny times.
And you got it right, mate. Christian, proving that you watch it.
See? Aaron doesn't even know what that's in reference to. Bless him. No, I'm joking.
That's it. That's how Andy controls me at car boots. He goes out, grab it.
Question from Shub. Favorite computer console game based on a toy line and why?
I'm going to quickly just jump in because I need to run to the toilet, but I'm just going to say I don't really have any. So you guys have had it?
What a cop out.
Yeah, I know.
I don't really play computer games, so I don't know. Couldn't answer. Guess Laura Croft because she's got boobs. I don't know.
That's a toy line based on a computer game. if we're talking about computer games based on a toy line, that's tricky. I mean, you know what is quite a good game? Micro Machines.
Yeah, 100%.
That's quite a decent game.
Good shout. I'm trying to think of ones based on toys.
Yeah, it's normally the other way around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Micro Machines is quite a fun one.
Can Star Wars count? Because Star Wars toys, it was a video game.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, that's based on a film, right? Not a toy line.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, that's tricky. Was there ever a He-Man game? I don't think there was there? For a console, I can't remember one.
No idea. No idea. I'm just sort of looking at any sort of games I can see and
looking around like anything that constitutes a game. I'm going to stick with Micro Machines because I enjoyed that game, but also because it's the only one I can think of that is a game based on a toy line and not the other way around. Aaron, your hair's getting long at the back.
Huh?
It's crazy. Yeah.
There you go. Getting the old what's it everyone calls me? Gary Oldman and the other guy.
I thought wasn't it
Ethan Hawke.
Irish Gypsy Ethan Hawke? Was that what there we go. Shabatron and Ed and Bradby Skating. He-Man does exist on PS1, PS2, Commodore. Small Soldiers, Transformers. I suppose Transformers is a good one. That's based off a. I don't think I've ever played Small Soldiers.
Oh yeah. See again, I was thinking more based on the film, but the Small Soldiers game on the PS1 was like awesome.
Is that based on the film or on the toys? I'm being really specific.
Film, isn't it? But then the film is based on toys, so you're in a paradox here.
What you're telling me? The Small Soldiers film came before the Small Soldiers toys, or came after they made toys and then a film about the toys? That can't.
No, they
be,
made
right?
the film.
No, they made the film first.
They made the film. They made the toys, but then the film is about toys coming to life.
But the game is about the film, not about the.
No, the game's completely nothing to do with the film. It's like its own story, like.
But you wouldn't have the toys without the film.
But then you wouldn't have the film without the toys.
Of course you would. You'd have a film about toys. You'd have a film about toys.
But then you needed the toys in the film to have the film.
Yeah, but you wouldn't make. You might not make the toys. You might not make them as real, actual, physical things. But you could still have a film about the toys.
No, they have
this again.
Because the physical things are in the film.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they made the film, and you have a film. That's done. Then they make the toys. But that's step 2. They don't have to go to step 2. They could just go, here's a film, enjoy. But they didn't. They made toys. So I say the game wouldn't.
They have to make toys in the film. The toys are in the.
I get that, but they're not for commercial sale, though, are they?
But they still had to make the toys for the film.
I'm sticking with Micro Machines. That was my final answer, and I'm staying with
it. Yeah, and we didn't get very far.
We didn't get far at all. It was a poor effort on both our parts.
Annoyingly, I've played that Micro Machines game on the PlayStation 1, so I guess I could have got involved, but oh well.
Let yourself down there, mate.
There's new Boglins out, guys.
I might get one of them just out of spite to spite myself, but I don't think I'm going to get all of them. There's too many limited ones now. It's annoying me. There's like red eye ones, and I don't know.
I just say
not that fast. The Mad Head Boppers, the Mad Balls got me more excited than more Boglins.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, I'll get all them from America.
I just say, talking about PS1 games, what an absolute legend of a game this was.
That was
a big game.
So I'm just looking at all the PlayStation 1 games I've got there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Toys.
We might get some of the Boglins. I think Ed's going to get all of them because he's Bogling crazy, which is awesome. But I might vicariously enjoy that through Ed because I've spent so much money on flipping Mad Balls.
Did any of your guys see the Turtles Danny figure?
I've not. I've seen the new Turtles They Live figure or figures of Roddy Piper and is it Mike? Very cool. But no, I've not seen Danny from Turtles.
Who
is Danny?
I'm pretty sure Danny's the kid.
Or that gets taken by the soldiers in the film.
I want to say yes. I could be off on that, but I've seen an image of a kid wearing like a tie-dye sort of t-shirt.
That's the kid that like gets taken in by the foot soldiers in the film. Sure, it is.
Ah, okay.
Anyone in the chat know where I can watch that film other than having to buy a physical copy and watching a dodgy website? Is it actually on any streaming sites?
What?
I really want to watch
the original
really
Turtles.
Yeah, I really want to watch it.
I feel I have it on DVD if we arrange a rendezvous.
We should do a watch party and watch it together and chat about it, but not do it live, because who would want to see that? But just for our own amusement.
People might join in, every now and again.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
let us know.
I'm definitely up for a watch party.
If you want us to watch a film and we can all watch it together, and people in the chat can watch it at the same time, and we can critique it. Maybe we'll do Remo Williams. You know,
that's Toy Division plug. Toy Division watches films.
Yeah.
Come watch three guys. Watch three guys. Watch film, and then talk about it.
And talk about how little they enjoyed it. Like, nah, that just wouldn't happen. I'm not watching a film where there's an option for the participants to get away from the bad guy and they don't take it, because it just from that point on it annoys me. Wolf Creek, I'm never gonna big that film up. Could have got away. Could have murdered the murderer. Didn't do it. Then they died. That's on them. Andy the Viking.
Yeah, sorry, Andy. I don't know if you heard me, but what up, dude? When you watch it back, Andy, you should look so shocked.
That's right.
Oh yeah, it's from Claire. She literally just realizes she's on camera and is like, and just falls.
It's all that extensive training. Drop. No, what you meant to do if you're on fire? Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. Yeah.
So I type. As always, lads, appreciate these streams during lockdown. Keep them coming up.
Thank you.
Love that, mate. Thank you very much. We try. We will try. We did actually have a conversation about this when everyone's got to go back to work. So we are trying to work out how to keep them going when we all start properly being back to work and everything. So, but we do want to aim to keep doing these because I love doing them, and I'm sure you guys love doing them.
Well, Aaron's our boss, so if he says it, then yes, we love it. We love everything about this.
They got their own chat that they slag me off on, and then every time I mention something in our group chat, they just give me the classic work thumbs up.
Dan, did you tell him about the other chat? No.
Don't talk about the other chat, Andy.
A good boss knows these things. I've got eyes and ears everywhere. What's your toy goals for this year?
Laser Beasts. I need to stop with all this other stuff I keep buying and concentrate. I really want to add at least another maybe 8 Laser Beasts. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the last 4. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, the last 4 that I need, because they're quite expensive. But I definitely would like in the year to try and add the 8 lower ones. That's annoying because I don't think I can do that at the shows. I'd be really surprised if I found one at the show.
I don't think I've ever seen a laser beast at a toy show.
Never say never. The one guy, Simon, at Sandown, he found a mid-card laser beast, like from the store opposite where we were. You know, the two guys. You know when you come up the stairs and there's that family, like the dad. Yeah, they had one, and I think if I remember right, they sold it to him for like a $5. But yeah, so never say never. But yeah, laser beast.
I think my aim is actually to cut down on what I've got and enjoy. I'll still be buying stuff, but my aim is to kind of cut back a bit, if I'm honest, this year, and just enjoy what I got. Add to it a little.
Mask. I've got actually a mask game from. It's on like it looks like a cassette, I think. And actually, I bought it from. I think I bought it from that Simon who I just mentioned about the.
It could be what Rob was saying. Is that Commodore or something like that? I mean, me and Aaron failed so miserably on the games from toys. We just weren't prepared at all for that.
I might
Small Soldiers toys come out in Burger King Happy Meals before the movie came out. Carlos, you're my man. You have got me.
No,
if they did,
he's not saying they did.
But if they did, they were only created to promote the film.
The toys had to be created for the film.
No, the film was created first. What came first?
We'll pick this up. We'll pick this up in a separate live stream, but purely about the what came first, Toy Division, Small Soldiers or the toys. Yes, P. It's called Space Oddity. That's exactly what it's called, Space Oddity. Bought some cool stuff there. Bought some bigger Ren and Stimpy cuddly toys and stuff like that. But I got loads of figures there. Space Oddity. It was a very cool shop. There was so many Boglin variants. It's crazy. They are cool though.
Ed, you should be boggling out of all the boxes I sent you.
So many Boglins.
Did you send me a box of mini ones?
Yeah, you know that whole that box that I had at the shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just sent them over to Ed.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's cool.
Nice. I thought it was like one or two.
I sent him the whole box. Like,
there's probably still one or two on Aaron's mum and dad's driveway from the 5 a.m. drop of the box that we did.
Oh, there you go. That was a stressful. That was my car park moment that Dan had.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
When the Formula Ford wouldn't start. And then my brother, who's in the chat, goes to me, "Oh yeah, I haven't driven it for a while. We should have probably let the battery charge off."
Well, we found out the hard way, didn't we? At 5 o'clock in the morning before driving to flipping Chatham. Yeah,
I was like, and you're sitting there, and you're deep down inside, you're screwing. I know he's in the chat, and I was like, "Oh yeah, no, it didn't start in the morning." Thanks for telling me. He's probably chuckling away to himself now. Brad, stop sending stuff. I love you to bits, mate, but stop sending stuff. I feel like I'll start getting naked for all the stuff you send.
Yeah. It's all appreciated, though, man. It's all great stuff.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Danny is April and his boss's son, who joins the foot soldiers but ends up going to go with the show. Yeah, see, I thought so.
Is that
cool.
before or after Casey Jones straight up murders someone and goes, hey, 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 and everyone goes, hey,
it's Casey Jones.
Yeah, it's Casey Jones. He just took a man's life. Hey.
The guy survived in a deleted scene. You didn't see it.
Really? I mean, did he crush him in a trash compactor or something?
The OG Turtles film seems to have never been shown on any streams. So yeah, I didn't think so. That's cool.
Give it a couple of months. Amazon will hear about this.
Well, quick, if it's loosely based on a bunch of teenagers who end up in a kill room with their literal friends in pieces nailed to walls, where for some reason, having got the bad guy unconscious on the floor with things like crossbows and other spiky objects lying around, they go and get his car keys instead, and then naturally get caught and murdered. I think it's not harsh. I think it's a very poor effort on their part, and they deserve everything that comes to them.
Bro, that doesn't help me.
Dude, Wolf Creek is based on true story.
It's based on a true serial killer in Australia, but I doubt that particular element happened where people could have stoved his head in and got away with it, because if the police came and went, "Oh, you've murdered this man," it's like, yeah, there's body parts all around me. This guy is a mass murdering serial killer. They'd have gone, yeah, thanks very much, you've done us a favor. But they didn't. They went, "Oh, let's get out of here." No.
Oh my god, Aaron Down should shout Andy's coming and drop. Jesus Christ. Again, Jimmy, that's another video on Andy's OnlyFans.
Yeah. He makes that face as well. Andy's coming. Make the face, Andy.
Then we all just dropped to the floor. Also, funny enough, in that video, there is also a Woody and a Buzz. Vintage toy styles for me.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Pregnancy, what came man? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man.
A while back, Dan said you don't like toys from films, but now your thoughts on Small Soldiers.
I don't like them. I don't own any of them, but that's probably not to do with that. It's because I'm not. Oh, Smuggler's Canyon is going to get annoyed with me again. I'm just not that familiar with the film. It kind of passed me by. I think I've seen it once, maybe, and I was like, yeah, it's all right. But I'm not super into it. Yeah,
some great characters. It's got some great voice actors. Kirsten Dunst. Like, it's a great film.
I've never seen Space Jam, mate. You're preaching to the.
I don't care about that. I think I've seen that once, but like,
yeah. There's just certain films. It turns out I was speaking to Hannah about this earlier. In my 1/6 cupboard, I've got like a little horror section. I think a debate for another time, but I think the best 6 iconic horror characters are Freddy Krueger, Leatherface, Chucky, Pinhead, Jason Voorhees, and Michael Myers. I think they're the 6 like quintessential horror guys. But it turns out I don't really like Halloween films, and Friday the 13th I could give or take and go through, and I'm like, oh, I don't like very much stuff. Apparently,
I definitely think the horror characters are themselves more iconic than the actual films they're in.
Well, 100%, 100%. I mean, look back at Friday the 13th, like they're not that good films. Halloween 1, sure, but the rest of them are iffy. Freddy films get worse, then get a little bit better, then fall off a cliff when he starts rapping. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the number 1, Tobe Hooper's is I think is a masterpiece. And then I don't really like him again until I did the remake, but the remake is quite decent. Child's Play's always been stupid, and Hellraiser, I love it, but come on, I mean it's ridiculous.
I think I've ever seen Hellraiser.
You ever seen Hellraisers? Again, it might be like, one for the day.
Another question. It's not too late, guys. Go with Ferrero Rocher on After 8. Favorite superhero who isn't a superhero? I will start with this one.
Oh, man, that's a good shout.
Judge Dredd's a great shout. I'd say Dredd, but because you already said it, I'm going to say Ash Williams from the Evil Dead series.
I want to thank all the troopers in Star Troopers because they managed to go the whole film of only reloading once.
Infinite ammo.
And that's a huge superhero power to have.
Strong superpower.
I mean, it's a toss-up. It's either something really stupid like Vin Diesel from the Fast and Furious films, or Jason Statham's character in The Meg, because he takes on the Meg with a knife.
Andy, don't you ever lecture me about what films are good ever again. The Meg or Fast and Furious?
I'm just throwing it out there. Or it could be Vin Diesel from Triple X.
Why has it got to be Vin Diesel at all? Could it be
ridiculously awful?
Could it be Vin Diesel from the Street Sharks advert? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rocky Balboa action. It's the only bit I remember from it. He's there. It's like Rocky Balboa action. Remember the Pizza Hut advert on the Turtles movie VHS? I got no memories of that. But I think Turtles were like before my time. Sort of thing. Bad time.
Saturday 8:30.
Be there or be
a triangle.
With Goldberg, the goalie from the Mighty Ducks.
Is that the pizza advert? No, that can't be the pizza advert.
Yeah, that's from the pizza advert, I guess.
Is it? Okay.
I vaguely remember.
Hashtag Goonies Gate.
People just go wild for it, mate. Goonies and Back to the Future, just like, oh, remember how good? And you watch it back, and you're like, no.
I remember. Don't worry.
I honestly, I cannot watch Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom ever again. It's a horrible film. Horrible film.
It's got some of the best lines in it.
Which one?
The Doom.
No, but which line? Sorry.
Indy.
Okay. I mean, other than that absolute classic line, you've got a woman whose only purpose is to scream and be like in peril, and you've got some properly like blacked up kids. It's really not. It's just like not a good film. Then bad vibes.
But then you can always like throw out the classic movie quote, and if anyone's like got their shirt open or saying, it's like going like Kalima, Kalim. And if they don't get it, then you look like a weirdo. But if they do get it, you have this connection for life.
I grant you that bit's sweet, because every now and then me and my brother do randomly go Om Nom Shaboy, Om Nom Shaboy, Om Nom Shaboy, just randomly. So yeah, fair enough.
I don't like any of those films.
Right, it would never. Raiders is obviously going to be the best one.
Yeah. I like Last Crusade. I'm not attacking Indy. I'm saying, well, I kind of am actually. I'm saying that of the 4 films, only 2 of them are any good. That's all I'm saying.
Rich,
I just don't.
mate.
I don't know. I watched them a couple of Christmases ago. I think I brought this up before. I watched them a couple of Christmases ago, thinking these are going to be great, and I watched all three of them, and I was just like, what?
Yeah,
I don't know.
they haven't held for me.
They're
Shabba,
great films.
we didn't
I will
mention.
come back.
Oh, sorry, man. We didn't mention Frank Castle. I did mention. I love Punisher, big time. But he kind of is a superhero.
Yeah.
His superpower is just like rage. Same as like John Wick. They're just angry and skillful and have lots of guns. Is that fair?
That's Claire's little head, yeah.
Stop, drop, roll.
Yeah. The most.
Pleasant.
Guys, we should
guys.
probably wrap this up, right?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what we should do. We should actually, all these films that we slate and not slate, that we don't actually watch, we should do like a live watch of them and we'll sit there and just.
I will happily live watch any film that you guys think I should watch. That I'm not giving time, like Space Jam. Go on. Small Soldiers.
The Meg.
You want to live watch The Meg?
Yes.
Okay. Can do.
Yeah, we'll think of more films to watch. I think the number one film we should watch first, though, is The Goonies.
The Goonies.
Yeah.
It's going to annoy me so much. Smugglers.
Well, I mean, if we're going to do this, let people in the chat decide what we want.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let us. We'll do a little vote next week or something.
Yeah. Next week we'll do a vote on it, and we'll do the first, and when we can all meet up in a room and stuff.
Yeah.
We can do the first live stream.
But that's still going to take a while, isn't it? We're not allowed to meet up for.
We can do it separately. We can do it just with earphones on and do it from here. But
true.
Got to agree with Smugglers. I think Last Crusade is amazing. I think it is a. I think it's the most classic for me indie film. It's just an absolute wall-to-wall banger, and it's hilarious still to this day that Sean Connery's supposed to be his dad when he's obviously like 3 years older than him. You know what I mean? It's brilliant.
Is that the one with the boulder?
That's
no,
Raiders.
Raiders.
Oh, that's okay.
That's Raiders of the Lost Ark, where even though it's a great film, Indy actually doesn't do anything in the whole film to stop whatever happens.
Yeah.
But you talk about the classic moments though. You've got Shaboy from Temple. I'll give you that. But Tote, the whole face melting thing. Basically, I like to see faces get melted. That's what it comes down to. Raiders of the Lost Ark, multiple face meltings. I'm on board with that. And Last Crusade, he drinks from the wrong cup. It doesn't so much melt as just disintegrates. 100% down with that. And the super Nazi blonde haired chick from Last Crusade is.
Whoa! Be careful, please.
That's not. I'm not saying she's French chef's kid because she's a Nazi. I'm just describing her.
That's it. That's my.
That's all the revenue gone.
Advertising money.
Oh, messed that up. I was just describing her.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. You've all been absolute legends. Thank you very much for participating. If you haven't already joined Toy Division, please do so. Links, I think, are below. If they're not, I'll just search Toy Division in Facebook. It's that easy. Yeah, we'll make a poll up, and we'll get people to vote on what films. Jurassic Park's too good to do it because everyone loves Jurassic Park.
No, okay, I agree with you. No,
I love Jurassic Park, and you know what? I really like Jurassic Park 3. Is it 3? When with the bird with the cage? Is that number 3 or number 2? Yeah. Number 3, I think.
Yeah, but that funny enough, you should say that because the third film's not the best out of it. But that scene in the third film was from the book that should have been in the.
That particular bit with the giant Avery, I'm 100% on board with. I think that's brilliant. Yeah. He's back.
Aaron, get a chance. Oh my god! I'm getting Jimmy's sliding into my DMs.
Oof.
Thank you very much. Left nut and got right nut.
Cheers, Carlos. Cheers, Pete. And cheers, Jimmy. Guys, thank you very much for being in. We'll see you next week again, same time for Toy Division Live. Bye.